issue trees. They keep asking why or how. They go from the key question that you've established during your SCQ through to your analysis. And they are always mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive, which we'll touch on in the next slide. You can have two types of issue trees. You've got a diagnostic, which is a why tree. So it breaks the problems up into its potential causes. So problem, and then cause, and under each cause, we have a cause of that. So it keeps going. Then we have a solution. So identify alternative solutions for the problem. So problem, and then actions. So how are we going to do that? So what we might have here is problem. The problem is, why do we not have as much federal funding as we did 12 months ago? And then you break that down into whys. Problem, how do we get more federal funding? And then break that down into the hows, trying to solve that particular problem. Mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive, or MECE. What is it? Well, it's a term that's used when we're putting together issue trees. So within each of the branches of our issue trees, are the elements mutually exclusive? So all around the same sort of area? Are they collectively exhaustive? Have you covered everything you can possibly think of? You shouldn't have any overlaps within your issue tree. So in a branch here and a branch here, there shouldn't be overlaps between what they're saying, and you shouldn't have gaps. Therefore, it should be collectively exhaustive, not half-assed exhaustive. So look at this one here. How can LMX motivate staff to seek out new clients? Can we offer bonuses for staff, create competition amongst staff, set targets per staff member? Is this mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive? You tell me. Issue trees add value. They should show answers that are correct and always add value. So what I have here is a Where's Wally, or Where's Waldo if you're listening from the US. So up here we've got Where's Wally? Well, near the water. It's correct, but it doesn't really add value because near the water, there's a lot of water there. If we look down here, to the left of the picture, near the water between the two beach tents, it's correct. It also adds value because it points it out directly for us. Take a look closely at the Where's Wally. You'll notice that I'm terrible at this and I have no idea where he is. The main point here is that it should be correct, not in this case, and add value. Here we come to identifying solutions. When you know the cause of the problem, we can find solutions with the how tree. So how do I get to Geelong? We've got by car, by public transport, and by sea. So by car, we can drive yourself, taxi, Uber, friend, any of those sort of things. They're all mutually exclusive. It's probably not collectively exhaustive because I couldn't fit everything on there. By public transport, so train, bus, V-Line, making sure again that it's mutually exclusive and collectively exhaustive. By sea, water taxi, yacht, we could possibly have air down there or any other solutions you can possibly come up with. To decide which solution is best for you, you allocate criteria and allocate some weight to the criteria and look at your options. So what I've done here is I've said price is important to me, speed is important to me, and fun's important to me as well. And I've used Harvey balls there, which are commonly used in consulting, to show how much is it going to cost, how quick is it going to be, and how much fun am I going to have. So the black indicates there, all the way there is 100%. So 100% would be the most expensive option. So you've got yacht there. Speed, we've got there the most, take you the longest would be train at 3/4. And fun, the most fun would be with a friend, which would be a full black Harvey ball. So I allocated different weights to each of those criteria and said, okay, well, how much is everything going to cost? How quickly am I going to get there? And how much fun am I going to have? So fun's the most important thing to me, so I might increase that criteria a little bit, and I want to save a bit of money, so I'll increase that. Speed, I don't really care, so maybe the speed might be 20% of my criteria, and my price might be 40%, and my fun might be 40%. So what I've done is I've looked through that criteria and I said, listen, the best option out of all of those is a friend, because I'm going to have the most fun, it's going to get me there in a good amount of time, and it's pretty cheap because we're going to split the petrol money. So that's the solution I want, and then I'm going to execute it. My backup options there would be driving myself or taking the train. I hope that's helped shape your understanding of how to use SCQ and issue trees to break down your problem, which is going to be incredibly important in assignment 3. Remember back from the SCQ video that you want to have that key question and scope to make sure that this is what you're covering. That key question will then link into your issue tree, so that'll be the first part of your issue tree, whether it's a why or a how, and then you break down your solutions like that. You'll allocate criteria to your solutions and tell me what you're going to do for my company. Good work getting through today, guys. Have a go at the quiz. Any questions about this, remember, you can post in the forum, you can email me, email your Scrum leaders, or talk about it in Scrums, because there's going to be plenty of time for that. See you guys next week.